Asking direction and finding the way. This is the seventh topic and the seventh title, just we are going to see in the spoken English. There are ways of asking directions. The first one, you can use the phrase, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the National Museum? This is a person that wants to go to the National Museum. Or you can say, excuse me, how could you tell me how far it is to the National Museum? Excuse me, could you tell me how far it is? It asks the distance here, yes. The farthest distance, where is it nearest or farther? He asks how far it is. On the third, you can ask also, excuse me, could you tell me the way to the National Museum? He asked the way. You can ask the way, how to go to there. Excuse me, could you tell me the best way? Sometimes when you are coming near to three different junctions, you can ask the best way to go to the National Museum. May I use the right way or the left way or the middle way? That is optional because in asking directions. In other words, you can say also, excuse me, could you tell me the shortest way to the National Museum? You need the shortest way. And the last, you can say also, excuse me, could you tell me which bus goes to the National Theatre? You are asking the bus. So that person or that individual can give you the bus number which goes to the National Theatre. On the second turn, you can ask by using pardon me or excuse me. In the first round, we can say, could you tell me? But now, could you tell me where the nearest? We are using the superlative form of the word near. Pardon. Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest hospital is, where the nearest hotel is, where the nearest telephone station is, where the nearest bus station, police station, cinema hall, restaurant is? This is how we are asking directions and finding the right way. On the third, you can say also, pardon me, do you know which direction is to the National Theatre? Pardon me, do you know which direction is to the General Post Office? Which direction is to the university? Which direction is to the St. George Church? Which direction is to the bank? This is the way how we are asking direction. Sometimes we are also using other ways. For example, options of by giving an answer when if you know, for example, Addis Ababa University, if you are a student of Addis Ababa University, if someone asks you in Piazza, you can say, yes, certainly, of course. Because you know Addis Ababa University, where the direction is. It's in this kilo, it's in this kilo, it's in a kilo. The different faculties are found over there. You can say, go straight ahead, carry straight on. For example, a person who is standing at a stadium, if he wants to ask you where the Mescal Square is, in front of the stadium, you can say, go straight ahead. You can, there, look, the Mescal Square is over there, you can say. You can say, for example, it is the first turning on the left. It is the second turning on the left. It is the third turning on the left. When a person is coming from, for example, Amskilo to Aratkilo, if he wants to ask you where is the Ministry of Education hall, you can say, for example, go straight ahead. It is the first turning to the left in front of the patriotic statue, you can say. Sometimes bus numbers are very important to tell directions in Addis Ababa. Cities like Addis Ababa, cities like Jimma, cities like Dese, where buses are used for a public transport. You can say, for example, a person who wants to go to Kotzebue from Aratkilo, you can tell him, take bus number 33. A person who is going to from Lagar to Shiromeda, you can say him, take a number 31 bus. Or take number 31 bus and the gate of it at the bus stop, you can say. Or in front of American Embassy. Or in front of you can say the educational media center. Or you can say take a bus number 33 to go to Debre Zeit, a bus number 60 to go to Bishoftu, you can say. Go past, go along, go straight, go right, turn left, turn right. These are how you are telling direction for people. You can say, for example, go past, turn left, take a left, beer left, or turn right, take right, beer right. After that, you can see roundabout, you can see a traffic light, you can see zebra crossing. These are the ways how we are telling direction for people. The other one we can say, for example, in other ways how we are asking direction. Excuse me, is this the way to the National Museum? Excuse me, is this the right way to the National Museum? Excuse me, does this bus goes to the National Museum? You are asking like this one. The possible answers are yes, it is. Yes, it does. No, it isn't. No, it doesn't. These are how we are giving an answer for people who are asking direction. The other one, learn the following words. For example, the British people say roundabout, the Americans say traffic circle. The British say crossroads, the Americans say intersections. The British people say traffic lights, the Americans say stoplights. The British people say pavements, or zebra crossing, pavements, the Americans say sidewalk. The British people say a zebra crossing or pedestrian crossing, but the Americans say crosswalk. The Americans say corn, the British say maize. Elevator, ascensor. Soccer, football. So these are the dialects that they are using in their own culture, in their own dialectical using of the language. So don't worry, when the Americans say pants, the British people say trousers. So you can put these words based on the way they are using. When you meet President John Biden and the British Prime Minister, they are speaking with the accent of the British people, and the American, they know each other. Yes, this is how you are using the drills, especially the ways of asking directions and giving directions for people. The other one is substitution drills that we are going to use in directions. You can say, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the Ras Hotel? Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the National Museum? Excuse me, is this the way to Ras Hotel? Excuse me, could you tell me the way to Ras Hotel? Excuse me, could you tell me how I can get to Ras Hotel? Excuse me, could you tell me if this is the best way to Ras Hotel? Excuse me, could you tell me the shortest way to the Ras Hotel? Shortest way, the best way, how can I get the way? These are the drills that you are going to substitute in asking directions. You can answer by saying yes, turn right, yes, turn left, yes, go straight ahead, yes, carry straight on, yes, it is on the first turning on the left, yes, take the first turning on the left, yes, take a number, bus number 33, bus number 35, bus number 31, bus number 11, bus number 12, you can say. On the other one, on the third substitution drills, you can use and say again and again, could you tell me how far is it to the university? Could you tell me how far is it to the National Theatre? Could you tell me how far it is to the railway station? Is it to the cinema, Ministry of Education, airport, from here, from where you are standing? It's a long way, from here. It is the shortest distance from here. It's the shortest way from here. It is a short walk from here. It's about 2 miles from here. It's 2 blocks from here. It is a long drive from here. It is about 30 minutes from here. You can use these participation drills. Now we are going to move to the model conversations. The model conversation is going to be taken in between 2 individuals. One is a stranger, the other one is you. Imagine you are standing in front of our Kilo Science faculty. A stranger asks you where a Cat 12 hospital is. It's in front of Addis Ababa University's Kilo campus. So the stranger asks you like this one. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to a Cat 12 hospital? You can say, certainly. Do you want to go on foot or by a taxi? The stranger says you, I would like to go on foot. You say, go straight ahead till you come to a traffic light. The traffic light is in front of St. Mary Church. Go past it. Walk for about 10 minutes. You will come to the roundabout. The hospital will be just in front of you. There is a landmark. You can't miss it. The stranger says to you, thank you very much. The second conversation between A and B. Excuse me, could you tell me which bus goes to Kotabe from here? It's bus number 33. Thank you very much. Conversation number 3 in between A and B. How can I get to the Black Line Hospital? Do you know where the General Post Office is? Yes, I know where the General Post Office is. The hospital is opposite to the General Post Office. It's a tall, white, modern building. You can't miss it. Thank you very much. So you can make these drills with your friend. You can take turn A. The other individual or partner is going to take B. You can memorize it. You can say it again and again. You can say, for example, excuse me, could you tell me the way to the National Museum? I'm sorry, I don't know. If you are a stranger, if you don't that direction, if you don't know that place, your answer could be like this one. In between A and B, another conversation. Pardon me, could you tell me how far is to the Minilik Second Hospital from here? It's about 10 minutes drive. Thank you very much. Your answers can be like this one. So take turns with your friends, with your relatives, brothers or sisters or neighbors, with your friends. You can memorize this one and say it. Subscribe the channel, share for others, like it. You can improve your language by watching our videos. Thank you for watching us.